When I was 12, my brother blamed me for breaking into Dad's office, and I was thrown out for the night without a chance to speak. I stayed with a neighbor. The next day, my aunt checked the security logs, and what she discovered ended the golden child routine forever. I was locked out of my own house late that night, barefoot, in pajamas. My mom told me to think about what I'd done. Dad wouldn't even look at me, and Noah, my 15-year-old brother, stood at the window with his arms crossed, smiling. I knocked on Mrs. Rosen's door close to midnight, my cheeks hot from crying, my voice shaking as I asked if I could stay the night. When she opened it and saw me standing there in pajamas, she pulled me inside immediately. "Your parents have lost their damn minds," she said, wrapping a blanket around my shoulders. Here's what happened. Dad's office drawer was left open. Confidential legal files were moved. Noah told them he saw me go in. I didn't. I swore I didn't. But Noah was the golden child. Charming, athletic, beloved. I was the forgetful one, the disappointing one. They believed him instantly. The next morning, my Aunt Clara showed up at Mrs. Rosen's. Clara was Dad's younger sister, sharp, skeptical, and the only person in my family who'd ever defended me. She sat me down and asked one question I hadn't thought of. Did they check the security camera? Dad had installed one in his office after a neighborhood break-in the summer before. We drove to the house. Clara demanded to see the footage. Dad resisted. She threatened to assume he knew Noah was lying. The video showed everything. Noah sneaking into the office after school, opening the drawer, flipping through folders, pocketing something. Dad went silent. Mom stared at the screen like it was broken. Then Dad turned to me and said, "Why didn't you fight harder to make us believe you?" "I didn't even go near your office," I whispered. Noah was called down. His smirk vanished when he saw the footage. "I was just curious," he stammered. "I didn't think it would go that far." Clara stepped forward, her voice ice cold. "You watched your brother get thrown out barefoot and didn't say a word. Noah got grounded for 2 weeks. That was it. No apology to me, no acknowledgement." I moved in with Clara. At her house, I started teaching myself to code. I joined a tech club at the library, built my first game, got into a summer coding camp, made real friends who didn't know me as Noah's little brother. Meanwhile, Noah was spiraling, failing classes, skipping school, and I overheard him on the phone one night. Voice panicked. "I still have the photo. If they try to cut me off, that file will destroy him." He'd stolen a document that could ruin Dad's legal career, something about a shady merger from years ago, and he was using it as leverage. Clara and I built a plan. We backed up all the security footage in encrypted folders, accessed Noah's cloud storage with his old password I'd seen him type years ago when we shared a laptop, found the stolen photo, and discovered it had metadata showing exactly when and where it was taken. Then I built something, a presentation for my tech club's end-of-year showcase. I called it the Golden Child Project. It told the story of a fictional family, a favored son who stole confidential files and framed his younger brother, parents who refused to see what was right in front of them, parents who chose comfort over truth. The presentation was scheduled to stream to parents, mentors, and guests, including mine. When it played, my parents' faces changed. Disbelief, confusion, recognition, horror. Dad stood up halfway through. "Elijah, turn it off!" It was already too late. The truth was playing on a loop for everyone to see. Noah tried to retaliate by leaking the document to someone he thought he could trust, but he forgot to scrub the metadata. It traced directly back to his cloud account within 48 hours. Dad nearly lost his partnership at the law firm. They forced him into a reduced role and scrubbed his profile from the website. Noah was sent to live with a relative out of state. Mom drove him to the airport without saying goodbye to me. I watched from Clara's car parked across the street. That summer, I got accepted into a national youth tech initiative with a full scholarship. Started a YouTube channel teaching coding. It grew faster than we expected. Clara handed me a photo one afternoon. Me at 12, wrapped in a blanket on her porch, eyes red from crying. On the back, she'd written, "Rock bottom is the best foundation to rebuild on. Some families protect their children. Mine taught me to protect myself, and I learned that lesson perfectly."